aircraft. On guard with KGRA. Meow.
Automatic pilot.
Automatic pilot. There it is.
I'll go back to the passengers.
49, contact tower 118.5.
Call with American 49.
Air 4853, sliding 360, descend and maintain 2,100.
360, descending 2,100. Go to flight figure 4853.
Thank you. Jet 7534, descend and maintain 4,000.
78 Jet 753. American 534.
American 534 first. Jet 7534, reduce speed to 190.
Very 190, 753.
Disregard 4853, turn left heading 300, join the 27 right, final approach course.
300, John 27 right, final figure 4853.
Disregard 4853, city of the field in sight.
Affirm.
Disregard 4853, clear visual approach, running 27 right, maintain 170 knots, 25 mile final.
175 first visual, 27 right, figure 4853.
Jet 7534, turn right heading 180.
Very 180, Jet 753.
American 534, reduce speed to 190.
We're at 180 now, American 534.
American 534, roger, reduce speed to 170.
Over 170, American 534.
Jet 7534, turn right heading 210.
Hey, 210, Jet 753.
Air 4853, contact tower 118.5.
85 figure 4853.
American 534, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, 534.
7534, descend and maintain 2,100.
2,100, Jet 753.
American 534, turn left heading 360.
360 heading 554.
Roger, American 1440, checking on
American 1440, first spotting 030, descend to maintain 4000.
030 down to 4, American 14.
American 534, turn left heading 300, join 27 right, final first course.
300 join final, right? Lower.
American 534, descend to maintain 3000.
3000.
American 534, descend to maintain 3000.
We'll do the 3000.
4853, contact tower 118.5.
18.5, 4053.
I feel the need for speed. Ow!
American 534, descend to maintain 4000.
4000.
7534, descend to maintain 2100. American 534, turn left heading 360.
360 heading. 4.
1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. For some reason, OBS changed my microphone setting. Well, I'm sorry. I've been talking up and no one's been hearing me. But yeah, we're in a rush today. We gotta try to get this flight done because I gotta get my kid to baseball for 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we're heading. I wish I knew that. I should have probably checked that. That's the one thing I didn't check. Thanks for letting me know. But we're flying to Roswell, thanks to the Deep Space Nine episode of Little Green Men, where Quark, his brother, and his nephew flew to Earth to drop off Nog at Starfleet Academy, and they traveled back in time somehow and ended up being the Roswell UFO, if you know what I mean, in that episode. So that's why we're going to Roswell, New Mexico. We're straddling the Texas border. I'm trying to summarize what I was talking about. And we just passed Lake Hugo, Oklahoma. Yeah, and that need for speed is because I do feel the need for speed today to try to get my kid to baseball for 3 p.m. Because this is going to be about 3 hours. So we'll see what happens. But I'm sure we're fine. We're going to at least land there and get it done. But you can hear me now. Give me a thumbs up or something in chat if you can hear me. Sorry about that. It's like the one thing that wasn't working. I checked everything. I have a checklist just to stream. You'd think I would have seen. I got to add that to my checklist now. Oh my god. Alright, so run. Make sure. Good. Microphone. It is picked up in OBS. That's now added to my checklist. So, I don't know why. It was working yesterday. We have Benjamin Sisko on board, everyone. As you know, Supreme Commander of Deep Space Nine. And again, we are just south of Stan Stamper Municipal out of Hugo, Oklahoma, which is right there. All right, thank you. All clear. You mean I talked for about 10 minutes and no one could hear me? Probably, yeah. Yikes.
1440, reduce speed to 190.
Hugo, Oklahoma. And that's the border of Texas right there. So I lied. This is the closest we've come to the border of Texas. Check the fuel tanks. Gonna switch to the right. We're on boost. Going to right. Here we go.
Okay, 534 traffic, 12 o'clock, about 5 miles, need 175, descending out 2000.
Yeah, if you did want to join, you could join at the Microsoft Flight Simulator East server, or I'm also on VATSIM. That's up to you. Do what you want. But the only center on for VATSIM is Memphis, and we were just outside of that, which is fine. Flying VFR today to this thing. All right. I got more merch coming in today too, like, you know, samples I bought, so I can show you, like this KGRD shirt. Did you get your shirt yet? The KGRD shirt that we all know and love. I'm just gonna lean back here, do a little modeling. Let me know. And the other ones are on the way too to replace the older design. No? All right. Well, you're gonna love it because I love this thing. I could wear this thing all day. I'm just saying. So, I'm not going to chat that up as much today. I think enough people have been through it. So, it's there if you want to support. And if not, just support by watching. That's all I really care about. It's just to earn a little extra chin-chang.
You're on guard.
Oh, God. There we go. I already did that, though.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, sir. That is your sound, though. I would make it your sound, but it is an overlay. So, I have to come up with a better sound. I don't know. Maybe like Digi's on guard or something like that. I'll figure it out. But I might work on things a little bit this evening, and then shut it down early. I gotta arrange a schedule here. So. Not much to talk about right now. Lots of flat land, Oklahoma. Open land too, so it's not like I can point out every little thing. Do have some restricted airfields here. I mean restricted. I should say private. So there's one down here. I don't know if we can see it, but it's supposed to be Red Baron Airport. Let's see if we can see it over here. It's a field. I like looking for these things, you know. I mean, there's definitely prime landing opportunity at any of these places, to be honest with you. Lots of open land means lots of places to land. Unlike the Northeast, where everything's condensed and you have to kind of find a place. I didn't really see it, though. Then there's Go Around Airport over here somewhere. Unless that's it, maybe? I don't know. That could be it. Like I said, tons of places to land, though. The next biggest evidence of civilization will be Durant, Oklahoma. And that'll be coming up on our right, somewhere over here. Maybe this is it, actually, to be honest with you. So we shall see what it is. So I'm thinking about making the Saturday morning flights somewhat scheduled from now on. Maybe like at least one weekly flight. I think we could do that. And again, that will be only canceled by like, oh, can't do it because I'm sick, or oh, kids have something, or wife has something. But I'm thinking about making my first schedule for Twitch. We'll see, because I gotta keep this flying. Oh, and Real World Flying would also cancel that. So, not that I've done that in a while, but We're getting closer. Now I'm having problems where the planes are either going for 100-hour maintenance or they're upgrading the electronics, and they're doing that on the cheapest 172, the VFR one. So while it's a good thing, it's also a bad thing because that means that the rental price is also probably going to go up to cover those electronics. And I think I'm not sure, I didn't ask, but it might have something to do with Garmin saying that the 430 and the 530s, that they're not really going to fully support those after a couple of years, and that the repair parts are also running out. So I guess a lot of aircraft owners are going to have to try to switch to like the 750 or I think it's the 650. But the one that they're upgrading had a GPS map 295 in it, which I hardly used. I used my tablet more than that thing. And it was VFR, so when I took on the Skyline. So I guess I don't know what they're doing for the avionics, but it is what it is, you know? And if it costs more, it costs more. I don't own a plane, so it's not like I can just say, whatever. And that's the beauty about renting, too, at that flight schools. They have Pipers and Cessnas. I've signed off on 7 of them. The 152s got upgraded in some electronics, too. The AC-30 there, they replaced the directional, not directional gyro, the heading indicator to that. It's kind of all-in-one glass panel-ish circle fits in there. So that was interesting one day. Those are $110 an hour, but they only fit like one person. Maybe I've done 2, but it does get rather quaint in there and doesn't carry a lot of weight. So, but we are going to take that 152 mod out on the stream eventually too. So I have a lot of liveries I got to create. I love making liveries such as this, because I just like to represent, you know. I like to be creative and be decorative. Heck, I even like to put myself in the plane, you know what I mean? So, but can you tell this is Oklahoma? I can. Dallas, Texas would be out that way. Just keep cruising to Roswell, New Mexico.
3575, maintain 180 knots, 5 mile final contact.
Let's try going to 85% power. I want to see what the ground speed would be. And the fuel flow as well. Alright, what do we got? Gallons per hour, 19, so it's an extra 2. And how much ground speed is that going to get me? I don't know. Couple knots. Well, let's keep it there for now, because I am under a little time crunch. And 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, that might be a little bit better. We'll leave it at 85% power for now. Let's just double check the checklist. Best power is 75% or less, but I'm going 85%. I'm going to push this thing today. And we'll see what happens. So we're going to keep an eye on this. We're not in the caution zone because it is going to have moderate turbulence today. Try to make this thing fly a little faster. So.
300, join 27 right. We're on the RNAV, American 1496.
I'm sorry, 27 right, final approach course.
Okay, 300, join and 1 second to be American 1496.
Alright, we'll have to keep an eye on our fuel because it's going to be sucked down a little faster. But we're good. Alright, anything interesting to look at? Well, coming up on Durant, Oklahoma, which is this, by the way. Looks like we're going to be going right over their airfield as well. You notice that the plane is crabbed slightly to the right because we have that headwind from the north there. No need for any icing today or anything like that. What is the temperature outside? -5? You know. Leave it off for now. If you see any visible icing, we'll turn it on. Looking pretty good. It is -5 Celsius.
Okay, third visual 27 right.
Oh, excuse me. 23 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's what it is outside air temperature. Everything is looking good. Update on where we are with Volata. There's Broken Boat. It's basically just a straight shot. Here's the ramp. We're going to fly over Eaker Field, it looks like. And
1496, contact tower 118.5, United.
you know, that's how close we are to Dallas. So not close, but you know, that's probably the biggest city around here. So make our way to Roswell.
6132, descend to maintain 4,000.
We're going to Kansas, and then probably a little part of Texas, maybe, going to Roswell.
On 6132, sliding 150.
Heading 150, come on, 6132.
Things are looking really good. Like, the weather has been awesome. You couldn't pass this up. You had to take advantage of this weather. So, just the gustiness. And I would have thought about it in real life, because it's gusting to like 19. I mean, that's within my my minimums, if you will, for a no-go thing. It's right there. Usually about 20 knots is where I start thinking this is good. I would not take a passenger at 19 knots unless you were a pilot, by the way, because they're not used to being bounced around. But if you're a pilot and you're used to it, like, you know, it's probably not a big thing as long as you're not going to hit severe turbulence or anything. So, ground speed almost 170 knots there. I'll take it. Now it should be there in 2.5 hours. Nice. And we'll just keep pushing it at 85% power and see what we can do. We're not thinking about fuel.
About 6132, turn right, heading 240, join 27 right, final approach course.
Right, turn 240, join 6130.
And even though I do believe that, I'm just going to go on there. I'm not trying to be political, but I do believe in climate change and stuff. I keep saying that I'm pushing at 85 and burning 19 gallons an hour. Not the most fuel efficient. I'm thinking about Greta Thunberg with, how dare you? I don't know why. But this is virtual. We're okay still, right? I'm going to be honest with you. My safety comes before environmental concerns when I'm flying.
6132.
That's just the way it has to be.
Inside 6132.
6132, clear visual approach, runway 27 right, maintain 170 knots, 25 mile per hour.
All right. So, Durant, Oklahoma, right over there. And their airfield should be right in front of us. So let's see if we can see it at all. Right there. And that would be Durant Regional Eaker Field. Might be Acre Field. E-A-K-E-R Field. Durant, Oklahoma. Grabbing that thing to the north there for that headwind. I don't be doing that stuff. Okay. What is that big lake? Oh, that's Lake Texoma over there. So Texas and Oklahoma, Texoma. So that's pretty cool. We got an F-35 out there. We got a Pilatus. What else we got? We got an Airbus 320. Piper. I do want to take the Piper Archer out on the stream too. There's so many things I want to do. Boeing 737 out there. So things are happening. The F-35 is right below us. Somber Sheep. Nice name. Nice username. He's booking it there. Durant, Oklahoma. And you probably wouldn't see that type of stuff around here because we're about to get to the military operation areas up ahead. Outside of Wichita, Kansas.
376 heavy, airport is 11 o'clock and 10 miles.
I'm sorry, Wichita Falls, and I believe that is Kansas, because, well, it might be Texas, actually, now that I look at the sectional here. I'll look at this with you. So, right there's where we cross the Red River. We're in Texas at that point. Then we go to Oklahoma just for a little bit. Then we're in Texas again, and I don't see Kansas there. But I thought we were going to cross over into Kansas a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe we're in Texas for the whole time. Yeah, it looks like we're in Texas after that. All right, cool. It is what it is.
Contact tower 118.5, good night.
185 back to 376.
Got some chill music right now. It's pretty cool.
Air 35, 08, 6000.